Hello everyone, this is Darwell20 and welcome to episode 11 of FTB Interactions, where today I am pretty happy with where we've gotten in terms of steam power. So last episode we got a lot of steam stuff going, right? So we've got steam boilers, we've got macerator, and we've got forge hammer. That's about all I've done thus far. There's also like a couple other machines we haven't made. The compressor, the alloy smelter, and the extractor are machines I haven't made yet, because I don't super know. Extracting your first rubber, I guess, is the tooltip on that. So I don't know exactly what's necessary there. I'm sure we'll need it at some point. I just haven't yet because I'm not going to make the machines until I know what I need them for, right? If I go to say, hey, I need to make rubber because we're getting into LV, which I think is what we're heading towards, and then I realize, hey, I don't have a way to make rubber, I better make that extractor, then okay, cool, right? That's the plan. That's the plan. And I'm sticking to it. Last episode, I also did some stuff here. By the way, I did grab a world download for episode 10, so that'll be up on CurseForge. I'll put the link on my Twitter like I usually do. If I remember, I'll try and put it in the description of the video too, but I'm not 100% sure if I'll remember to do that. I probably won't, and you're probably all yelling at me in the comments as we speak. That's okay. Apologies. But if you look at my Twitter, you'll probably find the link to the episode 10 world download for interactions. But basically, I converted a lot of the stuff that we had here into chests. So I've got the gold chest with like an overflow chest above it. And then I've got a chest of mob drops after this. And then an empty chest. I haven't decided what I'm going to put in here yet. I've got a unprocessed ores chest and a processed ores chest. Right? And then I've got a chest for like Greg Techie things. Right? So like all the plates and whatnot. And then I've got my miscellaneous junk chest, which is always my far right last chest. It's here's just things I don't know where they go. Right? Like just stuff. Just miscellaneous stuff that doesn't really have a home based on the current, stuff. I could probably put the walnuts over here. That would be cool. A few things I can totally organize a little bit better. For the most part, this is pretty cool, though. Right? So, yeah, we're coming along nicely. So things are pretty good. Here are the copper ingots I started smelting last episode that can go in here. Really might consider doing the super sound muffler thing. Like I might even, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe next episode I'll try to get that in. I'll probably just get myself a super sound muffler so I can mute certain sounds that are repetitive and, I don't know, you guys tell me, are they annoying to you? It's starting to get annoying to me, some of the repetitive sounds, like the steam escaping and the fire crackle. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. But anyway, where I'm at today is looking at this quest line. So I think this is how we work towards LV power, right? So steam and first multi-blocks is where we're at, but we want to get into LV machines in a minute here, right? So let's see. AO technology. This is the main technology progression pad. Just because it's separate from the magic tab does not mean progression is different. Look at all this stuff. Cool. Basic forge hammer. Basic macerator. Sweet. But I think these things all require some technology that we don't have access to just yet. My understanding is, right, metallurgy, that's cool. Quadruple your ores with starlight transmutation. Sweet. So we definitely are going to have to get into astral at some point soon, right? But metallurgy LV. Then there's LV chemistry. My lucky star. It looks like we can probably get into starlight soonish. I don't know how to make it. Let's see. It doesn't look too bad. Sooty marble and some regular marble and a crafting table and some mana. Astral might be happening sooner than later. Your first tree farm. Ooh, we can get a tree beacon that early? Did they change the recipe for this? It doesn't look too bad. I remember tree beacons being later on in the tech tree, but maybe they changed it? I don't know, but that's pretty cool. Ooh, barrel void upgrades and control seal collect from Thaumcraft. Also cool. So it looks like they want me to set up a tree farm using that and collect golems. That would be cool. That would be cool. Okay. I'm just kind of peeking at like what some of these like quest lines are. Like part of me wants to focus on tech at the moment. Ooh, I got this thing. Emerald file. Sweet. I'm going to throw that into my Greg Tech bucket for all your logistics needs. I got the iron chest. Now I've got the gold chest upgrade. Ooh, I got a gold chest for getting the gold. That's awesome. Yeah, you're going to be an extra miscellaneous junk chest is what you're going to be. And you're going to be here because I'm already getting full-ish on miscellaneous junk. Whopper Mark II. That's cool. Vanilla automation. Oh, I got a sponge. What's this? From Open Blocks. Is that just like absorb fluids? That's neat. All kinds of little things I haven't gotten around to super paying attention to. It looks like modular storage is going to play an early role here. Barrels, that's good to know. Cells, drums, your first fluid storage. All right, that's good to know. Reservoirs, handful of things here to be sure. Starlight, Starbright, won't you autocraft for me tonight? That's probably a long ways away. Probably a long ways away. I still haven't handed in a handful of quests, right? Like this guy I haven't handed in yet. I probably could. There's no reason not to. It's just been kind of my like, hey, don't forget thing. Don't forget you have, yeah, we can't put that away just yet, but we'll hang on to it. So what I think I'm going to do is start down this path, right? We're going to do, this guy looks like it's our path to LV. And once we get to the LV tier, it unlocks even more stuff. So first, how do I build this darn thing? All Greg Tech's multi-blocks can provide an in-world preview of the blocks needed thanks to the multi-block tweaker mod. Once you place down the key block, example electric furnace, for example, you can shift right-click on the block to cycle between in-world view. Missing or incorrect blocks will be highlighted in red for you. Also important to note, machine control covers can be used to toggle machines on and off with redstone instead of having to rely on a soft mallet, useful for some automations. Neat. So remember like in Omnifactory, if you wanted to turn off a machine, you could hit it with a mallet and it would stop running. This looks like a way to turn it on and off with redstone, so that's cool to know. And yay for experience levels. I'll take that, sure, why not? Nom, 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 nom. Okay. And I'm going to put you in the miscellaneous Greg chest right now. And so that's that. And then number 2, boxes without borders. Many Greg Tech and modular machines can utilize the same blocks. We remembered that note. So we talked about that an episode or 2 back. And also it says avoid chunk borders. So F9 should show me chunk borders, which is cool. Hey, wow, I kind of built this on a pretty good chunk area. Not bad. Not bad. We're probably going to want to dig out a basement at some point. I'm sure that's going to happen. There will most definitely be a dire basement. And we'll have to figure out how things go from there. Okay, cool. Interesting. I noticed there was like a region text on the top left. When was that added to F9? That's cool. Tells me what region file I'm in. That's actually kind of cool. That's actually really kind of cool. All right. Not that kind of coke. Your first multi-block will yield you 2 important recourses early on. Creosote and charcoal. Yay. So we're going to want a coke oven hatch. We're going to want a coke oven. And then we're going to want 24 coke oven bricks. And coke oven bricks need to be smelted. So it's either a block of clay or it's item burning a block of clay or compressed coke clay, which doesn't seem to have a recipe. Compressed coke clay does not seem to have a recipe, so it looks like we're going to need 24 blocks of clay, right? Plus 4, so that's 28 blocks of clay, plus 4, plus 1, 29 blocks of clay. That's a lot of clay. That's a lot of clay. We've got some clay, but I don't know if we've got 29 blocks of clay worth. I'm assuming that. Actually, we're pretty good. Can you down convert, by the way? You can. Awesome. So there's 29 blocks of clay. Sweet. And then we just drop it in there, and then you should start doing the particle effect thing. And when there's no more particle effects, we know you're done. Because fire is a little bit hard to see through. But that's easy peasy. Sweet. 29 coke oven bricks. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a lot more than that. Oh. Times 4. Oof, that's a lot of clay. Holy cow, that's a lot of clay. I just did the math on that, and I realized that I was misrepresenting. I was misrepresenting how many coke blocks we would need. We need a lot more clay than that. Okie dokie, Smokey. Let's get like 3 more of those. So I can at least have an even 32. That is a lot of clay. Clay dust. Sand can starlight transform. There's a clay chicken. Yeah. Clay dust. That's a 1-to-1, so that's not going to make any improvement over things. Nope. I think we are not in good shape here, my friends. I think we're going to have to go find a bunch of clay. So we've got 8 clay bricks. We need 29 clay bricks. Clay, wherefore art thou, clay? Just for giggles, right? Is there like a fancy-ish way to make clay? I don't think so. I mean, straining, obviously. Dirt with water, but that's like 1 clay each. That would be like a heck of a waste of time. It's probably easier to go out in the world and just find clay. So I think that's what I'm going to do. As you can see, I was farming up a little bit of more glass. Still haven't put a roof on my house. But since I changed it so I'm allowed to sleep, haven't needed that as badly. I should bring a shovel with me if I'm going to go harvesting clay, right? Seems smart. Seems like a wise and just move, my liege. Put you away, get a rudimentary shovel. We've got some flint. I could probably use a few cobble. And that looks cool. Just want to have a few extra flint so we can have a few extra shovels as the time desires. So, doubt super highly I'm going to be able to vein mine clay, right? Like, that would just be... Oh, wow, I actually can. Huh. Lucky me. I can vein mine clay. All right. Gonna go explore the world for a few minutes. If anything interesting happens, I'll tell you. But for now, I'm just going to expect me to be running around looking for clay along the edges of this nice little pool. There's plenty of rivers nearby on our map. So, like, plenty of places to find clay, probably. So I'll be back in a few minutes once I've found enough. Luckily, we can vein mine. So, I mean, I will take that, right? Super cool. And because it's clay, like, who cares, right? What is it? This? No, that's the axe. That is the shovel. All right, back in a few. All right, teleporting home. Hooray! Lots of clay. Lots of clay. Let's just make a stack of the blocks. And that'll turn into 16 plus 8 is 24, right? So you should be doing the thing. I'm going to do another half a stack. And that should be 8 more. And that should be more than enough of these coke bricks. And considering how hard it was not to find clay, I think we'll be fine. If we make a few extra, it's okay. Right? I think I'm cool with that. Hooray! Alright, clay go away. You guys do that. And that is a quest completion. All right, cool, right? And then we need some iron plates and a wrench, right? So that would be you guys. Now, a wrench is made with what? It's just a hammer, so I should be able to pull this off with iron. Right, now... I think it would probably just be the smart move to grab one of my iron hammer and do it manually. There we go. Sweet. All right, I picked up a few plants while I was out there swimming around, seagrass and whatever that thing is. And I think I passed a chicken along the way. All the junk. All the junks. All right, so coke oven. Boom. And then we're going to want 2 buckets. So let's get, yeah, 9 of these hammered up in our not macerator but forge hammer. I may have once or twice already accidentally put ingots into the macerator. That may have happened already. I'm just saying. It's very possible that I've already accidentally done that off camera. But you learn quickly because it just turns it into dust that you can resmelt. So it's not by any stretch of the imagination the end of the world, right? And then you take that stone mallet back. Cool. All right, so 2 buckets can make a coke oven hatch. So now let's check out how this coke oven thing will behave. Now, I'm not entirely sure where I want him to live. Let's put him outside for now, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm suspecting that you are a 3x, like every other coke oven in the world, right? Yes. Cool. That's neat. Oh, you're telling me that there's a... Well, you're just highlighting that it's not there yet? Okay. Cool. I like it. Now, are you going to tell me where this hatch thingy goes? Are you valid now? Where's the allows automation access to coke oven must be centered on the coke oven side? I'll take it. Sweet. And then presumably coal goes in. So you wanted a coke block, right, for the quest? Or actually, the reward is a coke block, so that's cool. Saves me a little bit of time. I presume, can I convert you somehow? Pulverization will give me that. Forge hammer will give me 9 coal coke. How do we make one of these? Block of coal. 9 coal coke in the compressor. Was a compressor a thing that I was supposed to be able to make? Yes. So if I wanted to, I could do that. And I'm assuming I can do iron blocks in the compressor as well. Maybe. So what other coke oven recipes do we got? So we got wood turns into charcoal, 45 seconds. Coal into coal coke, 45 seconds. And block of coal into block of coal coke, 405 seconds. All right. That is exactly 9 times, right? 45 times 9 is 405. So that is not saving me any time to do blocks at a time. For the record. I don't suppose it didn't look like you could go in there. So my best bet for coal, I think, would be dropping it in here. Hey. Dropping it in here and turning on our little automation dude. You'll get me some coal, and we'll start turning that into coal coke, right? So that was step 1. Improved coke. It's a heck of a drug. Crafting the improved coke oven blueprint and building the structure will allow you to process coal and charcoal far more efficiently. It is even capable of turning charcoal into coal coke. This process is about twice as fast as a normal coke oven. As with most multi-blocks, the improved coke oven can share its blocks above and below to other ovens. Running 5 of these should be able to fully power a large boiler. Well, that's cool. Oh, and look, modular machinery makes its first introduction. Hello, modular machinery. Now, I don't know if circuits is a thing we can do yet, right? Basic electronic circuit. I know there is a circuits chapter over here, which I think will show me the introductory things of circuits. This, I think, is the first circuit that you can get. So, I don't know if we're there yet, but we'll find out. Machine blueprint. Carbon paper used to copy a signer note block. All right, that's cool. And that's just all around charcoal. All right. So there's the 18 of that. I'm assuming I need coal coke or creosote or both. So let's get that started, right? We'll let that process start. 45 seconds to run. We can see the progress bar moving, so that's cool. And hopefully click with an empty fluid container to fill it from the tank. Shift clicking will fill all containers in your hand. Sweet. So I guess I just do that to get creosote bucket. All right. So step 1, creosote production is cooking. Done, 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 done. Taking a nap. And let's see what's next. All right, to get started in LV and creating more advanced metals, we need to do the Infernal Research. Thaumcraft Research Infernal Furnace. Thaumcraft Research Bellows. Well, that's cool. Completing this quest will grant you the research required to construct the Infernal Furnace. This is the road to steel and LV machines. Sweet. So I guess... Oh, how cool is that? So they made it so that the quest reward gives me access to the researches I need to get everything in Thaumcraft. So I didn't have to do the research myself. The quest reward gave me it. That's cool. So now we can make the Infernal Furnace, which I believe is going to be one of the next multi-blocks. So let's see what that unlocked for me. Newly discovered research. Hooray. So we can get Goggles of Revealing if we choose. We can get, let's see. So there's Theory Crafting. Yes, I know all about that. Discovering Oromancy. Visit the lowest depths and the highest peaks you can find. I'm familiar with those quests. So what else did you give me access to? Not a whole heck of a lot. The metal figure purification sounds cool. Hedge alchemy. Cool. Okay. The main one here, of course, though, is Artifice. Ooh, Hungry Chest. Ooh, Hungry Chest. I took a trip to the Nether and was inspired by what I found there by harnessing raw Ignis within a furnace crafted from obsidian, nether brick, and a pinch of Salus Mundus. I was able to make a highly efficient and fuel-free furnace. So efficient, in fact, that occasionally it will produce bonus materials in the form of nuggets, rare earths, or other items. While this is essentially free, it is also very slow, unless the furnace gets a steady supply of V from the aura. It should be noted that the furnace will occasionally create a small amount of flux as well. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. It'll be fine, said Direwolf, who causes flux problems more often than not. Anything dropped into the top of the furnace will be smelted down and spit out the front. If the object is not normally smeltable, it will be destroyed. Good to know. I can place a chest or other container directly in front of the furnace to have it eject items into it. Cooking meat in the infernal furnace will produce meaty chunks as a byproduct. I can combine 3 different types of these chunks with sugar for a delicious and invigorating treat. Attaching an arcane bellows to an infernal furnace has shown some interesting results. The elemental infused air not only stokes the flames, increasing its melting speed, but causes them to burn much purer, increasing the chance of creating bonus nuggets and other materials when smelting. So both of those things are good. Now this is a multi-block that needs a bucket of lava, iron bars, obsidian, and nether brick. Doesn't look too bad, except how do I get nether brick without access to the nether? I presume there's a way. We can pure Basie fire bricks into nether brick, so that is most likely your course of action. We can smelt netherrack, which we don't have an access to yet, I presume. Correct. So obviously fire bricks is the path to go. So we're going to want to pure Daisy this. Now we need nether bricks times 12, was it? Yes. So we're going to want 12 of these guys, which needs fire bricks, which needs compressed fire clay. Okay, which looks like it needs a compressor. Fire clay dust is clay dust and brick dust. Don't look too bad. Now, the only problem I have so far is that smelting, you find one of these. We found one of these, but I'm just curious, like, what the other path is to this. I don't see another way to do this. Hellfire Kiln? I don't think we have access to yet, right? Well, that's interesting. That looks familiar, doesn't it? Devil Dust. Oh, that looks very interesting. Is the Hellfire Kiln a thing we should have made so far? Oh, so that's the quest there. Alright, that's cool. But you don't look like you're ready to go yet. Never the bride, always the boiler maid. So why is this quest grayed out? Because it doesn't look like... It might be grayed out... Oh, I see why. Because you need an ally smelter. We need this quest to complete and get to the infernal furnace. Alright, let's make our alloy smelter. Right, so the alloy smelter needed that bricked bronze hull, 2 bricks, and some more bronze doohickeys. Bricked bronze hull, some more of these dudes, and more bricks. Thank you. And then you needed what? Bronze plates? I think that'll be 12? I think that'll be 12. Technically, we only need 11, right? I think. Wait. It's not 3 to 1, it's 3 to 2, right? So, yeah, we'll be fine. Just cut that in half. That should be alright. Yes, and then that, and then that. So actually, we don't need this last bit, and that'll be 12. All right, cool. And that'll get me some more of these dudes. All right, so I need you, and I need you, and you. Cool. And then you need the alloy smelter, which is a quest complete, which means you can go here, and you can go here, and that's getting steam now, which is cool. All right, and then you had some pulsating iron for me, which is exciting, super exciting. I think that means I can get item conduits. Conduit binder is the standard recipe. I can super duper get item conduits. How cool is that? Now my question is, can I make more of this? Yes, in the alloy smelter, but it needs 48 EU per tick, which is MV tier. So I think that's what it was trying to say to me before, is we need MV tier, which is a bummer. Which is a bit of a bummer. So we have, like, we're given pulsating iron ingots to get started with some item auto crafting, which is cool. Super cool. I think I'm gonna put you in, I'll put you in here. That seems fair, right? And I'm gonna hang on to a little bit of bronze for a minute. So we can do item conduit automations. But we're only given a handful of pulsating iron until we get deeper into the mod to be able to do more. Unless there's some other sneaky way to get it, which might very much be possible. So you need a compressor as well, I'm thinking, right? So that technically means this crafting line is available to me, but in order to get a fire brick, we need compressed fire clay, which needs a compressor. So now we're at the point where we need to make the compressor, right? So it's going to be a bronze hull, which we may or may not already have made. I know we had one. I might have used it, though. Yeah, I'm going to go on the we used it already line. Let's get some more bronze plates. And the bronze hull for the compressor is just 6 bronze plates and 2 brass plates. We're a little bit low on brass, but we know how to make it. It's not bad. So far, none of the recipes, like I said, have been super hard to make, which I appreciate, right? And we're totally going to need more of these bronze pipe dudes, too. So we might as well let all this cook. And then 2 pistons. Dun, 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 dun. That should be closing in on cool. Let's see. So for the steam compressor, we're going to want another bit of you. And then for the steam compressor, perfect. And we have just one more of those. Beautiful. Steam compressor. All right. Nice, 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 nice. All right. So now you, that, compressor. I'm just curious because it looks like the only way that we can turn this into this is with smelting, which is interesting to me. Should I have made the Hellfire Kiln by now? I don't know. I haven't seen anything yet that says, yes, make the Hellfire Kiln. Alloy smelter. Star metal plate. Hellfire Kiln. Machine blueprint empty. Okay, structure preview. See, I don't think we have access to machine controllers yet, right? I don't think so. So I'm just curious how I'm supposed to smelt this if I haven't found a furnace yet. Because the furnace tooltip says if you simply must have one. That indicates to me, or sprinkling some Silasmund and some fire bricks will do the trick, but this is how you make fire bricks, right? So it indicates to me like furnaces are not necessary, but I don't see another way to make fire bricks without a furnace. Now the good news is I have a furnace. Steam furnaces, smelting things with steam. Ah, so that's a thing. Did we do steam furnace? I don't think so. Steam furnace. Bricked bronze hull. Okay, so if we wanted to smelt things with steam, we could do that too. There's your solution. There's a steam furnace that was not a quest line. Got it. Got it. Just got to look around in JEI to find your answers to things. But that said, because I have those furnaces over there, I'm going to do it this way. So we want this, we want this, we want a compressor. So how many of these do we need? We need 4 times 12. So we need 48 of these, right? 48. 48, 48. 48 clay dust and 48 brick dust, or I think that's probably it, right? 48 clay dust, 48 brick dust. I don't know why we needed an alloy smelter for this, but 48 brick dust and 48 clay dust, and I assume that's just pulverizing clay, and this is just pulverizing bricks. All right, so 48 of each. What we're gonna do is come right back once I let my pulverizer pulverize. So you over here, steam macerator. That's luckily nice and quick. And then you guys can smelt up. You know, I'm just gonna give you a whole stack. Get to work, furnace. Am I crazy, or did you not? Am I crazy? Oh, right, I need the unfired clay brick thing. I am crazy. This. You have to do this if you want to make bricks in a furnace. And I should look into making the steam smelter thingy, because that's kind of cool. Should we look into that? Steam smelter? Steam furnace. Smelting things with steam. Needs a bricked bronze hull, bricks. Don't look too bad. Yeah, we can pull that off. Just a few bricks, really. Bricked bronze hull, a few more bricks. We're going to want more bronze. Give me the whole stack, and then what I'm going to do is half and one more. Cool. So for you, steam furnace, we're going to do, oh right, and then one more of these, which I think is the last one we have. But still cool. Steam furnace needs you. Needs you. Needs a little bit more of you. Perfect. And the steam furnace. Beautiful. How cool is that? All right. And now, am I correct in assuming that I can put you guys in here? Because this is just any other furnace, right? So yeah, look at it go, too. It's pretty fast. All right. Is that faster than a vanilla furnace? It seems like it. Versus... Oh, right. We need the back. Ah, I guess it hurts. Who knew steam escaping from machines can hurt a little bit? Pretty quick, though, right? Yeah, I like it. All right, cool. Cool beans. I knew there would have to be a way. I knew there had to be a way because the furnace tooltip, like I said, indicates you shouldn't need this, right? Like the indication on the tooltip is this is not necessary, right? Hey, cool clay dust. All right, cool beans. And then you guys are getting there. So just testing this out, we're going to do that, and then we're going to put you in the macerator. And I presume that'll get me the... So we got our clay dust. This will get us our brick dust. Cool. And back in a few when that's almost done. And I gotta say, my steam production's actually keeping up pretty good. Oh, actually, we only needed half as many of those. I didn't notice that it made 2 at a time. Haha. Haha, direwolf. That's okay. I'm sure, I have no doubt, that we will... Now you smelt, right? No, you compressor. You compressor. I have no doubt that we will find a use for these things at some point. We may need more of these too, I don't know. But we'll find out. All right, and then compressed fire clay gets smelted into fire bricks, and then combined into fire bricks, and then pure daisied into nether bricks. Alrighty then, so there's some fire bricks. We now do this. No, we do this. Creosote oil. Haha! Didn't notice that one. Probably should have. Let's see. Can I shift left click to destroy fluid? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn you into our creosote oil tank. And if we need to do more, we'll do more. So luckily Dyer had creosote oil cooking. Luckily Dyer had the creosote oil cooking. I was prepared for a change. It's not normal, but it happened. And you can go in here, right? And that's pretty much everybody's cool. Iron hammer. Good. And then you, fire bricks, need to be turned into nether bricks. Cool. Now, before I do that, let's get this thing out here. Because if I want to break these guys, we need that. You're a coke oven brick. You are not to be doing that thing. I don't know if I need more coke oven bricks. I might at some point. I mean, I think I had. Did I have to make a couple extra? I forget. I can't. But doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Not going to lose sleep over it. So that'll take a minute. There we go. Vein mine. Hooray! 12 nether bricks. Quest complete. Now we need obsidian times 12, which we may not even have enough EMC for, because I've been doing kind of a bad job with EMC, if I'm being honest. I haven't been maintaining the EMC stuff all that well, have I? Yeah, not super great job at EMC production. I've been shirking my EMC responsibilities. Let's put it that way. Are shears a thing? They are. Sweet. So I could just like real quick get some saplings planted. I have an oak sapling, even though I could get it from EMC, but we'll be fine. You know what else I'm gonna need is my axe. Thank you. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to do this for a few minutes, and we'll be right back. Just barely, but we have enough. 12 obsidian. Cool. And then iron bars. So is that like a fancy recipe? Yes, it needs the wrench, which we can pull off here. Right? Oh, you need iron rods, which needs the file. Luckily, I made some of these. I think there's like a cool thing we could do probably with... How do we do this? There. It's not shapeless. There you go, bars. Cool. All right. And then what else is needed for this quest? Some Salus Mundus. And crude steel ingot to steel ingot, which I presume is made with the thing and the thing. The Infernal Furnace will smelt crude steel ingots into steel at a chance that increases with the more bellows you have on it. Also used for smelting ardite and normal smelting recipes. Check the Thumnomenon for instructions on how to build the multi-block. Activate with Salus Mundus. The initial rate is 1 crude iron to 3 steel nuggets. Make some bellows first and attach them to the furnace. Each bellows adds 3 steel nuggets to the yield, up to 15 nuggies per crude ingot. Well, that's kind of cool. All right, so that doesn't look so bad. However, I think it is pretty much wrapping up point for the episode. So let's end it here. We'll come back next episode, and we'll make the Infernal Furnace. We'll get some bellows. We'll get into steel, and that'll get us into LV tier of stuff, and that should be cool. All right, for now, Devil20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time and do a little bit more shenanigans. For now, take it easy.